Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to share with you guys this morning a quick little myofascial release technique that I really love for kind of releasing stress and tension, because we know tension kind of starts to rise and our shoulders start to rise and our neck gets a little tense. So myofascial release is a really great way to kind of soften that tension, soften your tissues, and relax the nervous system, which is so important for, helping us to unwind the body when we're experiencing stress or anxiety. So the way that we're going to work with this is we're going to be targeting the traps, the trapezius muscle. So if you take your crab claw hand and you kind of grab a hold of the top of the shoulder here. So collarbone, top of the shoulder. So kind of that flap or that section of skin right at the top of your shoulder. If you press in, you might even notice like a little bit of tenderness. So we're going to come on both sides of the shoulders here. You're going to need 2 myofascial balls. These are recovery rounds via rad roller, but you can also use tennis balls or whatever you have lying around. But from here, we're going to come onto our backs, and you're going to place the 2 myofascial balls on each side. So it's almost going to feel like the balls could fall out. So let's come onto our backs. And you're going to need a block or maybe a book, something to support your body. And then slowly just kind of come onto your back here. And I want you just to take a moment just to land. Feel your body. And then you're going to take your block or your book or a couple blankets maybe, and you're going to place that just right under your sacrum so that your hips and your pelvis are supported. And then you're going to take your 2 myofascial balls and you're going to place those right in that area that we just palpated, so right at the top of the shoulder. And you're going to want to make sure, if you have hair, you're going to want to make sure to kind of set that off to the side. And you're going to place those 2 myofascial balls just right at the top of the shoulders, so it almost feels like the myofascial balls could almost fall out, slip out from underneath you. And the nice thing about these ones is that they're super grippy, so that they really do kind of hold in place, whereas a tennis ball might kind of slip out, which is fine. You just have to replace it. So once you land here, the idea is not to kind of press and push through the tissue. It's to really give your body and mind a chance to just kind of soften in. So just take a moment here just to settle into your breath. Breath is so important when we're working with our tissues. Now from here, with your arms by your side, we're going to work with the breath and with a little bit of movement. So as you inhale, you're going to reach your arms and you're going to come straight up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your arms back behind you. And then as you inhale, you're going to reach up. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your arms back down. So we're going to keep going in that range of motion, inhaling to reach up. Exhale, take it back. Kind of find that area where you get stuck. Don't push beyond that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back down. We'll do that again. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, reach your arms straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your arms back. Find that place where you get stuck. And I want you to take 3 breaths here. Nice, full, deep breath into the body. And then slowly inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, take your arms back. Now remove the myofascial balls. Set those off to the side and just go through that range of motion one more time. Really just settling in and tuning in as you notice the difference, perhaps in the range of motion in your arms. Maybe notice sensation around the shoulders. Maybe even just take nice big circles. And then I like to follow this up with a little deeper of a release. So you're gonna lift up, slide the block out from underneath you. Come on up to a seat. And we're gonna do a little bit of trap release. So you're going to take your right arm and you're gonna reach it behind and across the back. So you can see my fingers are here. And then you're gonna grab a hold of your forearm. So if you look from the back view, you don't have to turn around, but if you look from the back view, it would look something like that. Once you have a hold of your hand, I want you to just to slowly settle into your breath and then take your left ear to your left shoulder. And just nice deep breaths into the side of the neck. And then you're going to just remove your forearm, use your hand to support your head and come back up to center. Unwind your arms for a moment. Take a full breath in and an exhalation out. And then we'll do the second side. So you're going to take your left arm behind and across your back. Grab a hold of your forearm, your right forearm. And then try not to pop out the ribs. Keep those drawing in. Keep your chest lifting. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your right ear to your right shoulder. And then just settle back into that rhythm of breath. And then just following up with this deep release can really kind of retrain those neural pathways and start to bring about a little bit more spaciousness. And really just help the body to unwind where it's holding. And then as you inhale, come on back to center, pause, roll out your shoulders.